Have you ever asked yourself, are my students growing in their faith or just going through the motions? Do they pray with confidence or just watch others do it? Do they know how to talk about Jesus without it being a performance? Sometimes we spend so much time planning messages and events that we forget to ask if our students even know how to talk to God or about God. That's why this step is urgent. If students don't know how to pray with power or share their faith naturally, the heart of ministry gets lost in the shuffle. We don't want students who just attend. We want students who engage, students who pray boldly and speak freely, students who care more about people than putting on a show. Ephesians 3:12 says, "In him and through faith in him we may approach God with freedom and confidence." That same confidence students need to talk to God is the same confidence they need to talk about God. Prayer and conversations go hand in hand. Let's talk about how to make this practical. The first best practice, make it personal first. Start with your own prayer life. Ask yourself, do I pray like I believe God is listening? Make prayer the first thing you do, not the last resort. When your students see you pray with faith and honesty, they'll start to believe they can too. Lead with your heart, not your highlight reel. The second best practice, get your leaders to model it. Challenge your team to make prayer and gospel conversations part of everyday ministry. Have them pray by name for students during team meetings. Encourage leaders to connect with students one-on-one and ask spiritual questions that spark real conversation. If your leaders model it, your students will follow. The third best practice, empower your students to. Let students lead in prayer, even if it's messy. Celebrate their effort, not their polish. Teach them that gospel conversations aren't about knowing all the answers. They're about being real, listening well, and loving people where they are. Set up moments where students can pray together and share their faith with friends. Start small and build from there. Ready to take the next step? Start by downloading the free 8-step blueprint to get a clear roadmap for building a gospel-advancing ministry. Then dive into the At Your Pace online courses that walk you and your leadership team through each step together. Want more support? You can bring in-person training to your ministry or your local network. And if you're curious about more tools and resources, visit the website to explore everything available to help your ministry grow with purpose. When students learn to pray boldly and speak freely, everything changes. They stop performing and start living out their faith. That's what gospel advancement looks like.